Welcome everyone to Kings Island here in Mason, Ohio. We're going to take you guys around the park and show you everything that is new for the 2023 season, including Adventure Port, which looks to be an awesome time.
I feel really awful, but I like forgot that was happening.
It's one of the big Cedar Fair re-themes.
I know, that's why I feel bad that I forgot about it.
Jungle Expedition, Aeronautica Landing is probably at the forefront of everything.
That's probably why
the boardwalk also pretty cool, but Adventure Port is taking up the area where like Slingshot was and like where Adventure Express is. We have a new entrance. Soul Spin is not open, but Cargo Loco is. So that's like the main thing, but we'll also see what else we can find. First things first, when you enter, there is a chaperone policy in place, so you have to be 15 years or older or accompanied by a chaperone who's at least 21.
It's not really that huge because like you can have one person over the age of 21 accompany 10 15-year-olds.
So
like, I don't really know if that helps them, but I guess we'll see.
And then as you're walking in, we do have a sign advertising Adventure Port. You can see Cargo Loco right there, Adventure Port up front, and Soul Spin to the left. And then right here when you walk in, to the left, look at that, it's Grain and Grill. We're not at Kings Dominion, we're at Kings Island. So Skyline Chili is now Grain and Grill, but the other Skyline Chili that's in Coney Mall is still here, so you still can get it in the park. Let's go check out the menu, see if it's the same. We do have a couple slightly different items. Moroccan chicken, that is not at Kings Dominion. The glazed pork, slow roast beef, Spanish shrimp. That's different. Yeah, I know. They have Brussels sprouts here. And pierogies, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Here's our beef. We've got the glazed pork right there. Oh my gosh, that's the Moroccan chicken? Holy crap. And then our shrimp skewers, the Greek salad. There's the green bean salad. Here's our inside. The definition of similar, but also something slightly off. So here's what we got. This is the Moroccan chicken, and then green beans. We got the Greek salad, couscous, and then pierogies.
And they come with bread.
So we picked all things that you can't get at Kings Dominion. These are Kings Island only. All right, so the big win for me here is this chicken. That's good. I definitely like that. What about for you?
I like everything I have. I think the salad's really yummy. The couscous with the dried fruit, very good.
I like the pierogies.
I like the pierogies.
Yeah.
And I like the little breads.
And here's our first look at Adventure Port. So Enrique's is over on the left side. That's replacing Hank's Burritos, and then Mercado replaced the bar from Hank's. It just looks so colorful and good.
Pretty.
I know. You can see, look, they even set up a boat right there. Lots of just little details here. Here's our entrance sign, Adventure Port, and brand new view. There used to be a Slingshot right here, but instead we got Cargo Loco. That's kind of like your classic take on like teacups,
but
it's themed to barrels. It does feel very different.
I don't really know where I am in the park right now.
The details just keep on coming. Citrus juice, orange, lime, and lemon, Solomon Trout Hatchery. And then here's Soul Spin, so you can see the construction fence that is up around it, but it should be opening soon. We're here in like any day now. And the entrance for Adventure Express is now past this giant head in the pathway. Sarah says it's giving Legend of the Hidden Temple vibes.
Yes.
I dig it. And then they repainted this Coke refresh stand, which looks great. And then the new entrance for Adventure Express is down here. This is a huge upgrade. Look at this. This is awesome. Oh, and then this is the entrance for Soul Spin. I see. Wow, they really made like an entire plaza of something that just like wasn't here before. To the side of Adventure Express's entrance, we have a sign for Enrique's, Sycamore Gem Mine, the King's Tomb. That's definitely a reference to the crypt, otherwise known as Tomb Raider. And then Soul Spin Ruins. This portion of the queue is new. You do have some theming on the back of this controls building right here for Soul Spin. And then this is where the queue met up. Have your passports ready before boarding, but not actually.
A facelift can make such a huge difference.
I know. Well, and apparently there might be some changes during the ride experience. I don't know. Let's see. Cobra Caverns. I think that's a reference to King Cobra.
Amazon Falls. I think that's a reference to Jeff Bezos.
I'm sure all of these are references to different rides. Do you know what this one's referencing?
Son of Beast.
This is Son of Beast?
218, the world's largest Rose Bowl.
Oh, that is a Son of Beast reference. I didn't even pick up on that at first. Wild animal habitat. That's of course for Lion Country Safari. You can see the giraffe over there and everything. If that ain't a Knott's Berry Farm reference, then I don't know what is. Bunch of suitcases as we're going on an expedition.
Look at the little thingy.
It's so fun.
At all.
Volcano, that's such a Kings Dominion reference. Ghost sighting, that's Banshee. This is so fun. I love all the details. Yeah, and there's the lift hill sequence. Last ride of the night on Adventure Express. No way. All right, we just got off Adventure Express and they made some great improvements to that ride. The theming is awesome.
They had like fake out track. That wasn't there before, right?
Yeah, so right at the very start of the experience, it says track 1 this way, track 2 that way, and it's like, stick to track 1, and then track 1 is a new set of fake track that goes off to the right while you turn to the left. And there's like some iguanas like propped up on it. At one point, it goes around a section where there's like a bunch of monkeys with bananas.
There's 2 of them.
And they're like going like, ha 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 ha, like, you know, and then as you're going up the lift hill, you hear different audio. It was like a rushed reaction.
I liked it.
I can do better. Just
I can't do better.
whatever. Yeah, I was really impressed. And then there was new lights and audio in the last lift hill and stuff.
And then there's like the crazy extended layout, but we're not going to tell you about that.
Yeah. What do you think, Lucas?
Oh, I love that. As someone who's rode that the last like 17 years.
Checks his watch. 17 years.
Where's my watch? Don't have one on. That's awesome. I love all the new details, the theming, the last tunnel. I love what they did to the ride.
They did a
Especially
really
the queue and
nice job. Yeah, and then directly ahead of us as we walk out is Enrique's. You can see his signs for tacos and burritos, and then a bunch of the little details right here in this plaza. And that's kind of where this area ends. And then we go into Coney Mall directly ahead.
It's looking like Chipotle.
I know. There's also an attached bar on the back side of the restaurant. There's actually a really nice secluded area if you want to eat, sit in the shade. There you can see where it is.
Quiet, it's
and
nice.
Here's some of our food. So we got, what is this? Chicken? Well, that's Skyline. All right, we got a taco about these. So they're pretty good. That's all I had to talk about.
They have like a bunch of different toppings and like different, they have like white and brown rice, and you can be like I got brown rice on one of them because I know you don't like brown rice, and then they put white on the other ones, and then I got like pineapple sauce on one of them because I didn't know if it'd be good.
So it's customizable.
Yeah, so you can share with people really well too. This is a good shareable.
To the left of Enrique's, we have a bunch of crates with Enrique's on it, and then Port Adventure. That's kind of another like sign that you're entering this area. The area is small, but everything looks nice. It is absolutely a big upgrade over what it was before.
I agree.
There's actually like a presence to this section now.
I'm excited to see what it looks like once they have like the Enterprise thing open too.
Yeah. It's clear that there's still gonna be like some probably minor changes made here and there. I think Adventure Express, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a couple more details at it. Like they're still like ironing out all of the new additions. But
it's good though, because it's like it's not a project quite on the scale of like Aeronautica or like Jungle X, but it still does like wonders for that little area. You know,
I know,
section.
and it just proves that like Cedar Fair is dedicated to improving like different sections of the park, like not just with new rides, it's about updating the area around it. And I tell you, ever since they started with Jungle Expedition, it's just all the Cedar Fair parks have.
Keep it coming.
They took a big hint from that one, and it works. Right here, as you're leaving Adventure Port, we have the Kings Island VIP Lounge. So this is for prestige pass holders, and you get access to, I think, free bottles of water. I see some chips, and then this is what the area looks like. It looks nice, but I wish it was inside so there's at least air conditioning. Like, I don't know.
That looks really nice right now. It's so hot.
It's
better than the Cedar Point $40 tent though.
Yeah, I don't know. This isn't still enough for me to want to be a prestige pass holder. I'd rather go somewhere else. And as usual with Kings Island, you always get some new shows. This one is themed to the 70s over in the Fest House. You can hear a little bit of it going on. What is he doing? Before before you enter Planet Snoopy. Chick-fil-A is now gone. In its place is Tom and Chee. Yes, the former location from Diamondback moved. It's now in a lot bigger building. Here's a look at the menu for Tom and Chee. Definitely have some of the same stuff as the former stand. They might have some new ones. I'm not actually 100% sure. Here's the size you can choose from. Those definitely look new. What? Look at that. And in Tom and Chee's place is a new permanent bar selling frozen cocktails. And here's our first look at Diamondback this year. This is a big deal. This thing hasn't been repainted since it opened. And look at that paint. A lot of new merch at Kings Island this year. It's a cool logo.
It's a really cool logo, but it's like the worst material ever.
Yeah, the fabric is just not pleasant to the touch. I think this one might be new too. Kind of very simplistic design. They have a hat for the beast. And
check it out.
It's got claw marks.
He's got claws.
Well, this looks familiar.
Oh my gosh.
New for 2023.
Kings Islands of Adventure.
Wow, wow. Hey, this one's actually like pretty good. Like your new Adventure Express shirts. I bet they're gonna be selling a bunch this year. But yeah, that is something else, man. I mean, if we're just gonna keep on ripping off Islands of Adventure, I mean.
This is also the Blue Moon logo, if you were curious.
What?
Yeah, this is Blue Moon.
What?
Like, it's really up here.
I'm fairly confident that's Goliath at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. This is Coca-Cola. What is this line of merchandise? This is a really weird year for merch. And of course, one last thing to end out the 2023 season is our nighttime spectacular. So they're bringing back the drones and the lights and everything, but we're gonna see some slight differences. So we're gonna show you what that looks like. This is insane. I've never seen them project on the Eiffel Tower before. They literally had like ride names coming up here.
So good.
This is crazy. Well, that was freaking cool. Look, you can see the drones like coming down for that. I've never seen anything like that. Nick is here. Amazing, right?
Yes, very.
I loved it. That was amazing. It was so good.
I like the things they were doing, like the projections on the Eiffel Tower. It was definitely short. It was like not. It was like they were kind of like narrating through like Kings Island and stuff. It's like the show was themed to Kings Island. It was like a dedication to that.
It is.
Yeah, really, really awesome stuff.
Where's Cedar Point's drones? I don't know why. Like.
Oh, Kings Island's just built different. Okay. Hey, Laurel, what'd you think?
It was great. We got sucked to do Adventure Express rides, so we saw it from like the side, but it was really cool.
Like watching the fireworks over Orion's lips was amazing.
And the music, I love original music. It was very fun.
I know, a lot of fun.
Happy Ever After vibes.
So there you go. There's a look at everything new at Kings Island for the 2023 season. The park, I say this every year, but I swear it just keeps looking better. They are doing so many things to just improve the guest experience.
Yeah.
Things that you wouldn't even think about, like Adventure Port. I said when we were walking over there, like, I didn't think that area needed a facelift, but after doing it, I'm like, wow, this is like a lot better than it was before.
Yeah, it just seems like Cedar Fair takes their flagship parks and they just keep trying to elevate it to a new level. I would like to see the wealth distributed to some of the lesser parks.
Yeah.
Because they all have potential. They all could be. I'm not saying they're all going to be Kings Island. They're not all going to be Kings Dominion. They're not all going to be, you know, knots. Like, obviously. I hope to see more of this in other parks.
This is the crown jewel of the Cedar Fair chain. This is Cedar Point. I mean, a lot of people would say they'd take Kings Island over Cedar Point. I get it. I totally do.
I mean, I like it here better than Cedar Point. It's a better environment for me. Like, Cedar Point's very chaotic and stressful. Like, this is just like homey. I like it.
Well, there you go. Thank you so much for joining for this, and we'll see you next time.